controls of the most powerful, most complex machine ever
Look at
built.
the rocket next to
It
the
had over 2
helicopter. How big
million
it is.
separate systems. And to bring these men back alive, everything had to work perfectly. Each individual system had been tested, but what we didn't know was how they would perform when all 2 million began to work together. That moment would come when the countdown clock reached 0. If a maneuvering thruster failed, if communications broke down, if navigation was off by 1 degree, if any piece of the miles of wiring, circuits, relays, or valves was defective, Frank Borman, Jim Lovell, and Bill Anders would pay with their lives. As they sat, waiting for launch on that chill December morning, these 3 astronauts were back to what they had always been, test pilots.
God, could you imagine that? Not having any idea if you're gonna survive or not?
Oh.
That's crazy.
Oh. Oh, that's cool.
Look at all the clocks.
Oh, I like that. Oh. That's so cool.
You are now in the final minutes before the launch of Apollo 8, right here where it actually happened.
Oh. No, I can't read that.
Mankind is about to leave his planet behind and journey to another. It is one of those rare moments when history is not being made, destiny is being embraced.
Huh? Oh, God.
The math just doesn't work out.
Okay.
5,000 miles per hour going, was it 140,000 miles? It would take like 40 years to get there.
Whatever you say.
Just explain that math to me. You explain that math to
I
me. I'll
can't
believe
explain it because I don't understand rockets.
But you don't need to understand rockets.
There's literal physical proof. They brought moon rocks back.
You could just go on. They could have dug that up underneath the ocean and said it's a moon rock. It could be a dead piece of coral and they said it's a moon rock.
Okay, Mr. Conspiracy, I never thought I'd hear it from you.
I have cars that don't even reach 60 miles per hour, but then they go 5,000 miles per hour and make it there in what was it, 3 days?
Do you know it's a rocket engine, right?
Yeah, that only went 5,000 miles per hour and went 140,000.
But do you remember it's space, meaning no gravity. Meaning their speed just keeps on increasing.
True.
And it never stops unless they stop it themselves. Look, it can go.
Look,
Okay.
we're down to 2 minutes.
Oh, it's actually coming down.
Our status score indicates that all aspects are ready. Instrument unit is ready. Spacecraft ready. Final check of the emergency detection system. That ready light also on. First stage preparations are completed.
100,000 minutes?
80 minutes.
Well, how many minutes are in a day? That's what, 2 weeks?
1 minute 45 seconds and counting.
28 days. And they did it
First
in 3
stage
days.
liquid oxygen tank has been
It's gotta have something to do with the atmosphere and everything.
Gravity.
Yeah.
But it only hit top speed of 5,000.
Coming up at 90
But that's not its top speed.
Maybe
Maybe
the top speed in Earth. What's the top speed in outer space?
infinite.
Right.
So their speed just keeps on going.
Now report that the liquid hydrogen tank in the third stage is pressurized.
Okay, all the tanks are getting pressurized.
All third stage propellants pressurized at this time as we come up on the 60-second mark on a flight to the moon.
1 minute.
60 seconds and counting. The vehicle now is completely pressurized. We're coming up on a power transfer shortly. We have the power transfer. We're now on the flight batteries within the launch vehicle. Final reports coming from Frank Borman at this time. Final look at the switch list aboard the spacecraft. 20 seconds, all aspects. We are still in go at this time. T-minus 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9. We have ignition sequence start. The engines are armed. 4, 3.
I'm adding shaking to the camera. Oh, guns? Oh my! Oh my!
Stop yelling. There it goes. That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
So everybody in the Space Center, that's what they felt in real life.
Probably a lot more intense.
Huh?
Probably a lot more intense.
Well, yeah.
The clock's counting up again.
Yeah, maybe that's when it lifted off. So it's been in the sky for a minute now.
Apollo 8 successfully orbited the moon, and the astronauts returned safely to the Earth. I know. I'm Jim Lovell, and I was one of the crew of this spacecraft, Apollo 8. We were the first men to see the surface of the moon from just a few miles away. But it was the hundreds of thousands of men and women who worked in that team, and the millions of people who supported the mission that really made it
Just
possible.
like 80.
That way, I guess, we all went to the moon. Now, on the other side of those doors, you'll find an actual sanctified moonlight. It's still the most powerful, the most complex machine ever built. And I guess it's the only one that can take you to another planet. I actually got to fly one on a second flight to the moon called Apollo 13. But that's another story.
That was really good. I like that.